Stick around to the end to see what game we will be playing next week on Best with a Buddy. Hello everyone, Johnny Hurricane here from GamersHeroes.com, and welcome to Best with a Buddy, where Smith and I play a co-op game for a few hours, give our general impressions, what we liked and disliked, and then give a fun factor score.
Games today aren't cheap. $50, $60, $70, it really adds up, especially if you and your buddies are having to buy multiple copies. We're going to break down the best and worst of all things co-op, and today we're diving into Demon's Souls.
Demon's Souls is a hardcore action RPG where one wrong move means death. It is a PlayStation 5 showpiece where you can play with up to 4 allies and be invaded by up to 2 bad guys. Noobs need not apply. Demon's Souls is for fans of Souls-like. That should be obvious. Demon's Souls is like one of the OGs. It's also for fans of people who like challenging content, because there's a lot of challenge here. And of course, for fans of big boss fights, emphasis on the big.
Demon's Souls is also for fans of fantastic secrets. There's tons to explore here, hidden NPCs, hidden walls, lots to sink your teeth into. It's great for people that enjoy failure to come back and try again. You'll be doing that a lot. And it's great if you're a sadist or a masochist, because you will fail, you will make others fail, and you will learn to love it. Demon's Souls is not for the younger generation. This is not Minecraft or Fortnite. You will have to work for your satisfaction here. It is not for players that are easily frustrated. You will die, you will fail, the game will screw you at every possible attempt, and you will have to restart and try again. And because of this, it's not for players that don't like repetitive content. You will repeat sequences time and time again.
Demon's Souls is also not for people who get lost easily. There ain't no waypoints in this game, and while it is like mostly linear, you're still going to get confused and turned around quite a bit. It's also not for players who don't know how to dodge. This Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, all these, dodge is king. Don't even bother trying to block. And it's also not for people who don't have a PlayStation 5. Sorry, PC Master Race. Now that we've gone over who the game is for and not for, let's take a deeper dive and look at the best and worst that Demon's Souls has to offer. Best part for me, hands down, is the recreation of the world. Now, I am a really big fan of Demon's Souls, like of all the Souls games, like Bloodborne's number 1, but Demon's Souls is number 2. I've spent countless time. I have the platinum on PlayStation 3, so I grinded this game for like 150 hours with friends, and from what I played now, I haven't beaten it yet. I've only been through about 3 levels, but to this point, everything has been recreated faithfully. I know where things are still. I know the enemies that are coming. The only minor thing I haven't that kind of irked me was the dragon in the beginning that blows fire. I'm pretty sure that killed you back in the day no matter what, and now it doesn't, but I'm guessing that kind of turns back into baby gamers, because, you know, people cry, we need an easy mode. Wah! So, you know, nobody likes to die that soon, I guess. But it's also a good way to be like, hey, this is what the game's about. So I feel like you're being denied that. But for the most part, the recreation of the boss, the enemies, items, the entirety of the world, everything spot on so far. Good job, Blue Point. And what about you, Smith? What was one of your favorite parts of Demon's Souls?
Just throwing it out there, I for one would appreciate the easy mode, and I actually like the fact the dragon didn't kill me in one hit. No thanks to Johnny. For me, the best part of the game is easily the visuals. I struggle to find a lot of positives in this kind of experience, but the visuals are... It is the first game I've picked up on PS5 and thought this wouldn't work anywhere else. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The animations, the reflections on the armor, even the lighting off the walls when you're just walking through general corridors, the way the enemies interact with the environments. The visuals are next generation and above pretty much everything else we've seen on PS5 to this point still, when it was a launch title, so that's a pretty good job.
Now that we've talked about the best that Demon's Souls has to offer, let's talk about the worst that Demon's Souls has to offer. I'm going to kick it over to Smith to start us off.
The worst part about Demon's Souls for me is absolutely everything. I cannot stand these games. I hate Souls-like games. I hate Demon's Souls. I think the visuals are incredible. Everything else sucks. I hate swinging my sword and hitting a wall. I hate learning a boss fight by dying 200 times. I hate getting invaded by someone else, killing me and losing all my progress. I don't care what you naysayers are going to say. No, I don't care. I hate this game. I never want to play another Souls-like as long as I live. And I don't want to put another one on the wheel. So I hate everything. I am not a fan of Demon's Souls. What about you, Johnny? What's the worst part of the game for you?
He says he's not going to play another one, but once Elden Ring comes out, you're going to be in it, at least for a little bit. Anyways, worst part for me easily, the simple fact is, unless you are a god tier gamer, which none of us are, you're gonna die. And if you die, all the enemies respawn and you have to go back. And yes, there are shortcuts, but having to fight the enemies over, and it's the way the game works, right? You get frustrated, you're like, all right, I do not want to kill these guys again. I run past them straight to the boss. You're already weakened, the boss kills you, and then you have to redo the whole thing. It punishes you for being impatient, which I don't like. Like, it gets better as the series goes on, right? You get more bonfires closer to bosses, but in Demon's Souls, it's just a lot of traveling and a lot of death before you actually get there, which means you're repeating a lot of stuff, which, yeah, gets a little tedious. Before we get into our fun factor score, leave a comment down below and let us know if you've played Demon's Souls, and if not, why not? Unless, of course, you don't have a PlayStation 5, and then I know the reason. And now for the fun factor score. I'm sure it's pretty obvious at this point that I'm giving Demon's Souls 5 out of 5. I love this game. Just waiting for my cousin to get it so I can finish it, because I absolutely prefer playing these in co-op. They're way better in co-op, but you also have to have a taste for the game, and if you don't, you're probably not going to enjoy it. What about you, Smith? What fun factor score are you going to give Demon's Souls?
Does it even count as a score if I give it a 0? Because that's what I'm giving it. This is not a review of the game, okay? This is my personal enjoyment of the game, and I had less than none. The game is horrible. These Souls-like games absolutely suck. I would rather shave my balls with a cheese grater that had been set on fire than play another one of these games.
All right, Smith, before we spin the wheel, what game do you want to play next week?
I'm thinking some Sea of Thieves, to be honest. I didn't like that game much when it first came out, but I've heard they've made some strides, so I'd like to see what it's got on offer today. Definitely Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I haven't gone back since we played originally, and there was not much there. So you know what? I'm with you on that one. So without further ado, let's get to the wheel spin. Here we go.
This says no Demon's Souls this time, so the anxiety's gone.
Yeah, about the only bad thing on here right now is Dark Alliance.
Which is pretty bad. I think I'd rather play now with Dark Alliance is still better. What do we got? What do we got? Risk of Rain. I'll play that one for some
Risk
time.
of Rain. Yeah, it'll be Risk of Rain 2. I just didn't put the 2 on there. This is another one I haven't played since it actually launched, and I doubt you have either, so this will be interesting. It's probably been about a year and a half since we played it, so I liked what I played back in the day, though.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
All right, so barring anything popping up randomly, we'll be checking out, shoot, what was the game called?
Risk of
Rain 2. Yeah, and yeah, that'll be it. I'm thinking New World will be out by the time this one comes out, so New World will probably be before this one, if I had to guess, but eventually we'll get to Risk of Rain 2. But anyways, that will do it for us. If you liked what you saw and got what you needed, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Later, Gators.
Peace.